Temptation to fall into sexual sin is always going to be there. It's not going to disappear when you get married. It's not going to be gone when you're engaged, when you're in courtship. The temptations are always going to be there. However, you can learn how to deal with temptations. I shared a while back in a teaching video that it's very important in your single season to deal with whatever secret, lustful pleasure that you are addicted to, for you to bring it up to the presence of God and seek deliverance from it, because it's going to be so dangerous for you to get married and still be wrestling with that. And I said, imagine your spouse walking in on you one day and you're self-pleasuring. You're watching something, you have to wake up in the middle of the night, as you do now, sometimes broad daylight, and you're over there scrambling to get online, to view things, to view someone else's nakedness, just to pleasure yourself. If you're fornicating, as another example, meaning you don't know how to control yourself, you don't know how to control your desires, that, okay, I must do it now because the desires are so strong. You don't know how to say no to yourself, that whatever it is that you want, you just have to get it. You must do it. You don't have a control over your desires. So who's to say that you're going to have willpower when you get married? Listen, the reason why God calls us to have self-control, the reason why he puts the gift of sex in marriage, and you may think it's punishment, but it's doing something to your character, it's doing something for you. It teaches you patience, how to wait for good things. It teaches you how to control your desires. Not saying that if you wait until marriage, your marriage is not going to have you're not going to have to work through anything with your spouse. No. But in this area of purity, it teaches you how to control your desires, because honestly, just because you get married, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be someone that you see walking down the street that you think, oh, that person is attractive, right? That your eyes may see. It doesn't mean that the porn industry is just, they seize. They're still going to be doing their nasty stuff. People are still going to be putting out perverse music, because you live in this world, you operate in this world, but as we're going to talk about, even though you're in this world, you're not of the world, you're of the kingdom. So you have to be kingdom minded, kingdom focused. So yes, we are citizens of heaven. And so we don't act like the way the world acts. We don't talk the way the world talks. We don't listen to the same things that the world listens to when it comes to music, when it comes to watching movies. We guard our ear and our eye gates. We're careful with what we do with our time.